Good afternoon, everyone. Probably wondering why I'm sitting outside on these boxes, and well, let me tell you, the Chaser is getting a new set of wheels today. I am hyped. So in the last video, we were working on the CRX to get this thing painted, but today we're working on the Chaser to put some new wheels and tires on it. These are the Motegi Racing MR 154s. They are 18 by 9.5 plus 15 offset in the rear and 18 by 8 in the front with a plus 30 offset. Might be running a spacer. And let me tell you, these wheels look awesome on the Toyota Chaser. These are one of the most popular wheels that get thrown on those cars. So they are essentially MB Battles, which are essentially the CST Hyper Zero, something like that in Japan. So in order to get the real wheels, you would have to import them from Japan, which is very expensive. It's hard to find them now. So this was the easiest option for me to get. They're powder coated white. They're gonna look sick. New wheels, new tires, new car. Come on. Let's see what's inside. I've already taken the wheel out and mounted tires to them, so that step is done. Comes with center caps and these nifty little attachment rings, 2 little Allen screws, but I don't think I'm gonna use the center caps. I like them without it. It's a personal preference. I think the center caps look kind of chunky and big. I'm just not gonna use them. So let's take these wheels and tires to the back of the shop to get mounted. Drift spares on my IS300 that I literally just threw on the Chaser once I got it. They're a little sketchy in the rain, so it's gonna be nice having some new wheels and new tires. All right, let's find the correct jack point. It's right over there. All right, so removing the old works off of the Chaser. These are a very similar size wheel. These are 18 by 9.5 plus 20. The new ones are 18 by 9.5 plus 15, so they're gonna poke out just a little bit, but they're super close in spec, which is awesome. So there's not gonna be too much playing with the fenders, which I will not have to roll or pull them. These are like open-ended lug nuts, and so when they get a little wet, they become really tough to take off because there's a little bit of surface rust between the lug nut and the lug itself, which almost like fuses them on there until I break the surface rust. But this side was a lot easier. The other side, I was sitting there struggling. Did you know that Dobermans are the only dogs that are good boys? Dog is sniffing. Dude, why did you drop my phone? No better time than now for me to tell you that everything in the Red or Dead shop is 20% off, along with all the prices being slashed. So if you guys wanted any Red or Dead merch, right now would be the perfect time to buy it for this weekend only. So you can pick up a hoodie and a t-shirt, 20% off. You can pick up 2 stickers, 20% off. You can throw 10 things in the shopping cart. Guess what? 20% off. Also, guys, smash the likes, subscribe to the channel. We love channel growth here. I appreciate every one of you. I do read all of your comments, so anything you have to say, whether it's good, bad, neutral, I read it all. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys, so I just want to say I appreciate everything, and I won't be taking much more of your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and let's get back into it. Here, can you hold the camera? Dude, please, can you hold the camera? You've been knocking it down the whole time. You can't hold it now? Here, just hold it. Give me your mouth. And hold the camera. Perfect. No. So it was funny, the other day I was driving this Chaser home. Some lady started... Bro, come on, Tiny. Can you back up? And we are done. Got the rear wheels on. This thing looks freaking awesome now. Looks so good. I gotta do the front wheels, but the front wheels are at my house. I'm gonna do that here in a minute. Dang, son. Dang, son. These wheels look so good. What do you think? Do you approve? Is it Tiny approved? Yeah, it's Tiny approved. This is always the sketchiest part about pulling out of the shop. There's like no space on either side to pull out. I just gotta back up with hopes and dreams. I know some of you guys are gonna be asking what that sound is. That is the sound of a twin plate clutch. All right, heading out. Oh my, not again. I hate walking past my garage because I have to look at my baby. All taken apart and broken from the last drift event. Front wheels are pulled off and we're gonna swap them in. I have a, looks like 1.25" spacer on there. So the wheel should be sitting just a little past the fender, which I'm okay with. So for those of you that aren't familiar with wheel spacers, which I feel like if you're watching this channel, you know what a wheel spacer is, but it is this guy, and it bolts onto the hub, these really shallow lug nuts. Then after you get this guy torqued down, then the wheel goes on top, and that is able to push the wheel further back. All right, I'm finally done mounting all 4 wheels and tires on this car, and let's see how it looks. Drop this thing. Dang, that is spot on. That is spot on. Oh man, it's looking so good. Shoo, with the fresh wheels, dude. Look at the front. Looks so much better. God, I freaking love the way it turned out. Oh my God. Dang. And the fitment is like on point. Like I predicted. God, it looks amazing. You already know, I gotta do the thing with the camera. So last month, I took my red IS300 to a drift event. It did not go so hot. It was a paid ride-along event, which was kind of nice, but I only got about 5 or 6 ride-alongs, which kind of sucked. So I was struggling with the car. I was having a lot of little issues here and there. I was very abusive towards it. Destroyed front bumper, rear bumper, side splitters. Pretty much every panel on the car got hit with something. The track was very small, tight course. Wasn't the greatest. It was kind of just like a figure 8. If you went off track, you were going into a field of dirt. So that just kicked dust and dirt everywhere and would make the rest of the track, once you got back on, like you're driving on ice because there was no traction. But if you follow me over here, you can see the front bumper smashed the ground a few times and broke the mounting points. Car is so low, when I went off track, I broke the side splitter on the side skirt, which, whatever, I can get that replaced, but it is kind of a bummer. And if we come around this way, dirt drop again, broke the side splitter on the rear bumper. Now this is where the fun part happens. On the last lap of the day, I, kind of being an idiot, got a little ballsy, loaded the car up with friends on some dead tires and said, you know what, I'm gonna go and just have fun. So I went super wide around the course and dirt dropped a little bit, lost all my traction, slid into a barrier, and did this. I cracked the rear bumper in all sorts of places, and now it's not split in half, but I mean, it's pretty close. It cuts all the way up to here, so got about 6 inches of usable bumper. The rest of it I'm gonna have to cut and re-fiberglass. I drove home from the event with these corded tires with these little strings coming off. So they were whipping all over the place, and the car was loaded down with 6 wheels, tool bag, all sorts of other supplies. So this thing was just squatted to the ground. I made it home, thankfully, but it was very sketchy. These chunk corded, like dead tires. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did it anyways. Front bumper smacked the ground on this side. Lost all the mounting tabs on the fiberglass fenders, so that'll be fun to fix. And this is where the fun part happens. It was about 108 degrees at this event, and I decided not to really cool the car off. I was just kind of hot lapping, having fun. Air filter flew off. Then all of a sudden I had a coolant leak somewhere, and so coolant was just spraying all over the intake and boiling. So I had to keep refilling it with water. It was just an overall not great event. So should I have gone to the event? No, I shouldn't have. Should I have stayed home? Yes. Should I have gone to work? That would have been more ideal. I do love this car, so I'm gonna get it back up to where it is. So back up to where it was before I took it to the event. So yeah, we got a long way. Tomorrow being Sunday, there is a big car meet, so I wanna take both of these cars if I can get this one ready to go. If not, it stays home and I'll take the Chaser, but it would be cool to get both cars there, so I'm going to fix this thing up as fast as I can. You know, I drove home going like 85, 90 miles an hour on this. This is all steel belt. Oh my God, and look in here. Oh my God. Look at all that tire shrapnel wound up on all of my arms. That is insane. Can you see in here? That's not even all of it. Look how much is wrapped around the axle over here. Jesus. It's not as bad as the other side. You could see it delambed and chunked and corded, and so I'm gonna go ahead, throw the wheels back on, the right wheels, and then do the front end. You take this thing around the block. You wanna go on a test drive? So I got both red cars cleaned up, ready to go. There is a car meet tonight, a pretty big one. I've got some friends coming over to the house to meet up. We're all gonna cruise over there together. It's gonna be a parking garage meet, so you know, it's on levels. So we're gonna try to get to the top if we get there early. The later you get, kind of spaces fill up. You gotta go lower and lower in the garage. The top of the garage is like the premier parking, which is pretty sick. So we're gonna try to get up there. If not, it's cool. Got the red Chaser, got the red IS300 ready to go. Chaser's looking good. IS300's finally ready to go. Compared to yesterday, this thing looks like $1,000,000. Still super bummed about this. Freaking destroyed this brand new bumper, but oh, and I slapped on a Red or Dead sticker. Things are dope. Got them in the shop. So I'm gonna be driving the Chaser there. Harrison's gonna be driving the red IS300. Got some friends coming over in about 15 minutes or so. So once they arrive, we're all gonna get the cars lined up in the street and then head out to this meet.
Probably just gonna sell it, dude, honestly.
Oh, Edison.
Going straight to the meet.
So we're pulling up to the meet right now. Everybody's behind me. We got there a little bit early so we can get a better spot. It's kind of sketchy the way it's, oh my God, they're all drifting. All right, this is our turn. Boy, mate. Oh, is that the top or what? Yeah. I think it's the top. One. Made it to the top of the parking garage.
Back in next time, why you go?
Alright.
Wait, come with me. You two come with me.
Oh, how to drive.
The tippy top.
The tippy top all the way to the top.
Clutch felt a little weird a couple times.
It does that.
Yeah. Other than that, good. Alright, Sandy.
Wash the car. Yeah. Tire shine, everything. Up and down. Yes, wipe the gutters. Up and down.
Yeah, that's right down on the side here.
Those f***ing tires. Go.
He said he needed some models for Red or Dead, and I said I'd come out in a thong in a Red or Dead tank, just repping it. What's up?
Dude, when did you buy this thing?
So what happened was I even traded the guy for my Rev Up 350Z.
Yes, why isn't that at the top, dude?
That's a good color.
I f with that.
Oh shit, Red or Dead is here. Them sexy boys.
We're so fucked. We're so not gonna be able to get out of here.
Y'all can squeeze.
No way, dude.
Balls.
No way. Have you seen the
Hey,
gaps right over
Philip's
there?
on the way too. Philip on this dick.
I love your car.
Appreciate it, man.
Marry me. Get that on tape. Let's see it.
So that car meet was kind of fun. There was definitely some badass builds there. It was great seeing a bunch of red cars, which was cool. There was a red Lamborghini, like Liberty Walk, Supra. There was a TRD Supra, like an older one. A bunch of cool cars, definitely. Harrison's driving my IS and probably having some fun doing so. God dang, these roads suck. Now we're on our way to go eat some food. We have not eaten anything in like a couple of hours. Everyone that met up at my house, we're gonna go get some food real quick. I couldn't tell, did you launch it when you left?
Like, I wasn't trying to, but then he was like, go, go, go. I couldn't see if someone's coming. He's like telling me to go. I turned and like got on it a little bit.
Yeah, I got on it. I was like,
Baby, what's up?
Look what just happened.
what is that?
Jaguar.
I saw the smoke. Oh my god.
It was on fire.
Oh,
This was just now leaving the meet.
oh my god, did he fucking get on it and crash?
bro. Yeah.
This event
car on
is
fire?
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that car. Isn't that crazy?